I'm going to teach you 2 ways to make the bows for your Christmas door bow feature. Here's the first way. You need a template, and this is my template. I've just used 2 fabric bolts, which are cardboard bolts, but it doesn't matter what you use. The template is 23 inches, 58 centimetres across, or 15 inches down, 38 centimetres. And I've cut out the middle because you'll need to get your hands in there in order to slip it off. This is the netting I use. It comes folded. It's 30 inches, but because it's folded, it's actually 60 inches wide. But this is how it comes to you. I have cut off 2.75 meters of netting off the bolt. So that is enough for this template. On this template, start just over halfway, because you're going to do that with your hands later, and it will finish overlapped. So we don't want it to meet in the middle, we want it to be overlapped. So start just over halfway and wind it. But what I do is I fold my fabric in half again. There. So we're going to do that, and now just wind. You'll find as you fold, the fabric will naturally fold in half. Let's just pop that down again. So we're just over half. Again. And there'll be one more time to go one more in half. And half again. There. So now you can see that this has finished over. So we've got a nice overlap there. We go back to our first piece where it first started. You can see there over the half. And now all we have to do is scrunch it off, and this is where these gaps work. You pull it down, you can start to see the bow shape forming. Pull it down and then off. And the creases naturally just happen. The hardest part is just getting it off. There. There's your bow. Now all I do is get a cable tie. Pull it tight, turn it round, and zhuzh it up a bit. Centre it as well. If it's not in the centre, just wiggle the cable tie down a bit. If it's not, but there. That is in essence your bow, and you can say crinkle the corners, pleat the corners as much or as little as you like. I'm just going to cut this tail off and I'll show you the next step. Cable tie is going to be perfect. You don't need any glue or anything else. Just snip. I don't know whether you can see that. Just snip a couple of the threads in between. We'll put that in. Can you see? There, like that. I just snip them. That's going to catch over the back of the cable tie, like that. Wrap it around the front. Wrap it around the front. Keep going round, and then look, pull it tight to see where it's going to go over that. There. Cut some more thread, so I think it's going to be there. So I'm going to cut and just pop it on there. Boom, done. There's your big bow. And as I say, you can just twist it around. But it holds its shape rather well. Because there's a lot of netting inside, it's going to hold this shape well. Look, it's not going to droop. Okay, so just pull it out, zhuzh it up a bit, and there's your bow with your diamante middle, or as I say, you can have your ribbon middle, or you can have both. So you can see the sizing, that's the template, 23 inches across, and it's about 15 inches deep. How to attach it to the door. One more cable tie, turn it round to the back. The cable tie just goes underneath the cable tie. Let's take that off so you can see. The cable tie just goes underneath. Cable tie goes underneath that cable tie. Put that back on. There it is. So that's going to go round your uppy downy and lefty righty, and will attach like that. Ta-da! So that's one way of making it. This is the way I made it the first year, 2019, when we did them. There. With ribbon hanging down or organza. Done. Now, here's a different way of making it that looks like this. So less bow-like, more poppy-like, would you say? Or rosette. That's it, rosette-like. But this has two bows. A little one on top of the back one. Here's how to make that. So here's our netting. It's our usual one, our 30 inches, because it's folded, so it's actually 60 inches. Keep it folded, but to make it more dense, like we did before, we're going to fold in half again. So just fold in half again. Like so. So that's folded in half. And then what we're going to do is fold into the middle. So you watch. That's folding into the middle. If I can get the other bit, it's a bit hard on this table. And then folding into the middle. But like we did on our template, remember this one, we had the overlap. Have the overlap still, so there we go. And the overlap isn't much. What's that? 6 inches. There we go. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to twist it vertically, and now you do the scrunching. I start from the middle and just scrunch, and I do 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, and there's your bottom. Turn it round, hold it, do the same again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at that. That's how easy it is. Any BBC fans, that's like the logo from Breakfast Time. Can you remember that years ago? First ever breakfast news programme, I think it was. There, done. It's that simple. Ping. There's enough body there that won't droop. Same again. Cable tie. Cable tie around. Get it into the middle. There it is. Twist that to the back. Look at that. Isn't that just beautiful? And I actually quite like it where it meets at the top. It's just a little bit different to our first bow that we made. So there's our first one. Classic looking bow to our rosette. So now we're going to make this smaller bow which goes on top of the big one, like so. Same thing again with your netting. That's how it comes on the bolt. 30 inches. Obviously it's folded, 60 inches wide. What we're going to do this time is turn it round. So the fold is on our right, and we're going to fold into the middle half and half. There. Fold in half again. There. Fold in half again. I keep my raw ends at the bottom, my nice fold at the top. So our raw ends at the bottom for a bit more texture, the fold is at the top. And as you can see from my version, what I've just made, we pinch in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There it is. Done. Same principle again. Cable tie. Get your cable tie around. You can see it's all squashed in there. You'll get more pleats when it gets tightened up. Nice and tight. And cut that off. Leave a spike for your diamonte or your ribbon. There. As I say, you can re-jiggle some of these pleats if you like, but otherwise there is your small bow. Here's my fake diamonte ribbon. You can see where I've cut a hole. So back, put it over, you can see, tug, round the front, find your other hole, there's your other hole, back over, boom, and there it is. Perfect bow to then go on top. Now you clever ones out there will notice this is a different colour. I chose two different colours, bright red and a darker red for my smaller bow. So bright red for the back, dark red for my smaller one, but you can use all the same colour if you wish. How do we join that to that? Another cable tie. Cable tie, you're putting this cable tie underneath that one. Oh, there we go. Like that. And then you will literally go under that cable tie, join it up, pull tight, there, cut that off. There it is. So that's our bottom. Rejig that away, move that round, change that pleat. And there it is. Look at that. Our finished double bow. So there we are, 2 bows. First bow, kind of like a Minnie Mouse bow, that one there, and you can see it tucked up in the middle there nicely, and it holds its shape. Or the double, I think the Rosette bow or the poppy bow there. How cool. Enjoy making your Christmas bow. Tag us on Instagram if you do your own, where you go and buy your own netting and you pop them up. It'll be interesting to see what type of bow you go for or what you do with it. As I say, all the measurements are down below as well. Good luck with making your bow and your Christmas door bow.